Hey, what's up? Let's do another episode of Book Club. I know it's been months since I did my last book club. I want to try and get it monthly, but I read 4 books at a time. So yeah, let's talk about the books that I read. The books that I'm finishing up, closing out right now, 50 pages out on both of them. Yeah. First up, Sally Rooney Intermezzo. I think this book is tight. I think I gave it a lot of flack at first because there's a lot of stylistic choices in how the writing itself is presented. Though that being said, it's solid, it's enjoyable. To me, Rooney's writing feels like a drier, more feminine version of Murakami with less of the surrealism and like magical realism elements that make Murakami work. I love 1Q84, it's one of my favorite books. I enjoyed this, but not as much as I would, only because of the stylistic choices, though I think this is a solid book. We Love You, Bunny. I bought this early because I'm a little try-hard. That being said, I think the first one is slightly better, though I do like the stylistic elements of this one, especially segment 2 in this book. I have to sell you on this book visually because it's mildly high concept. It's not really, but there's nothing that visually looks like it out there. In the book, the girls are described as having a very Kate Spade kind of swag, so it's that style of prep, but they're also described as being very anxious, and they spend all day sacrificing bunny rabbits in an attic, so imagine this girl but covered in blood. Also clutching a razor blade in her pocket. Then the rabbits that they sacrifice are like humanoid creatures that come out looking like hella David Cronenberg-y, so they look really fucked up in the face. They can't seem to get it right, but this one's like the origin story, right? So like this is the last one was Smacky's book, like Samantha Mackey, like it was her perspective. Now it's just the bunnies and it's their perspective and it switches perspectives a lot and it's very interesting. I don't know, this book hits. Like I love the way they talk to each other. They just cuss each other out on a regular basis. They are drunk all the time and they cuss out the moon on a regular basis. I don't know how many times I've heard somebody refer to the moon as a bitch, a cunt, or etc, etc. It is so interesting. Fun horror book. Like what I would describe as bubblegum horror, you would love this book. Digitally, I finished Tarkovsky's Sculpting in Time. I think this is a very moving book about the power of cinema, what cinema can do, what it means for audiences, and what it means for us as like people who make any type of video content. Definitely changed my processes, the way I think and the way I approach things. Definitely recommend reading this book. I still need to watch Andrei Rublev, but Tarkovsky is the GOAT for a reason. I swapped to this book. It is okay. It is very blamey. It's not my favorite thing in the world, though it does have some interesting cultural insights into like generational mindsets, cultural events, etc, etc. I'm reading Delta Venus by Anais Nin. I love Anais Nin. I don't like story 1 in this. She is too on that freak pack. That being said, I like Anais Nin because she writes with a gentle hand, but then she throws you that freak pack shit and you are just so intrigued. After I finish Bunny Rabbit Slaughter Time or Intermezzo, I'm going to switch to We Are Scalping People and Slaughtering Them in the New Mexican Desert, aka Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. Pick it up for book club.